CLC Stage 4 Grammar Screencast. All right, in this Grammar Screencast, we'll be covering the grammar of this chapter. So let's start. We'll be doing personal pronouns, which we talked about a little bit last chapter, interrogative pronouns, a couple new accusative prepositional phrases, past and trans, and then, of course, adverbs that are interrogatives. Interrogatives are ones that ask questions. So we already have seen these in the comic. You start with the verb sum, which is, of course, first singular present indicative active. Subject-verb agreement tells you that ego is nominative, but it's first singular. It can be the only thing that'll be subject for that sum. Coquus, of course, is an equational phrase. I am a cook. Personal pronouns are listed here. We have first person, that's I, second person, you, and then reflexive, when you do something to oneself. Lift yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. These 30 forms are actually easy to memorize because you start off with the accusatives having that long E, may, te, say, or say. The dative being used for indirect object, me, he, tibi, sibi. The genitive, mei, tui, sui. First plural and second plural are very similar. The nominative and the accusative are the same. Context will tell you. The ablative and the dative of nobis and vobis. And then, of course, after nobis and vobis, you have to deal with the genitive, nostrum and vestrum. Now notice it could be nostri or vestri, but those are really later forms you see in poetry. Notice in the reflexive there is no nominative. All right, so the singular genitive is, well, we know that ego is nominative, me is accusative or ablative, me, he is dative. The singular genitive is mei. So let's do the verb again. Sum, first singular, present indicative active, indicating the subject phrase can only be ego. Only ego. Nominative. And then, of course, we just have a straight off equational phrase, nominative plus equal sign. Now, the verb laudo, we talked about last chapter. Laudo and video, mito, copio, audio. These are the presents. So you have a straightforward ending of o, s, to, mus, tus, unt. That's the present indicative active to signify something is going on in the present. So therefore, ego, mito, I send. Tu, mitis, you send. She, here, it sends, mitit. We send, nos mittimus. You all send, vos mittitis. And they send, mittunt. Or it could be two nominative singulars or a nominative plural. But those would be nouns in the third person. All right, and of course you don't need to have the pronoun, but this is just there for agreement's sake. Start with the verb, wendo. Wendo is first singular, present indicative active. Your subject phrase, ego, nominative subject phrase. I sell a servum, accusative object phrase. I sell a slave. So therefore, remembering the matrix of person and number, ego laudo, I praise. Tu laudas, you praise. Ladat, she, here, it praises. Nos ladamos, we praise. Vos ladatis, yous praise. Or ladant, they praise. It could be caecilius et grumio ladant. Look at your verb. First singular, present indicative. That means the only subject phrase could be ego. Nominative, singular subject phrase. Tonsor, nominative plus equal verb, equational phrase. Puellae matrim blank. So you need a verb. So to figure out the proper form of the verb, you look for the subject phrase. Well, matrim isn't the subject phrase, that's accusative. Puellae, probably nominative, plural. So it's a noun, so it's third person. So it can't be petimus. It's either a distinction between petit and petunt. In this case, it's petunt. All right, let's talk about interrogatives. Interrogatives when you ask a question. Quis is the nominative. Quid is the accusative, generally speaking. Could be, since it's a neuter, what? It could be seen as a nominative, but generally speaking, it is going to be an accusative object phrase. Quis est tu? I am a painter. Quid tu pingus? What do you paint? I paint a lion. So, S, second singular. So the only person that could be the subject is going to be tu. You are, equational phrase, who. Though in English, we put the who first, who, but we wouldn't say who is you. We would say who are you. English is tough, isn't it? So quis is straightforward. Quis is who is that athlete. Two accusative phrases. We've already learned of ob plus ablative separation from, ex plus ablative out of, in plus ablative place phrase, sub plus ablative under phrase, ad plus accusative to phrase, trans plus accusative, and praeter we're adding now. Trans is through, praeter is past that phrase. So here's a sentence. What do you start with? You start with the verb. Ambulo for singular present indicative active, subject phrase found in the verb. But we do have a subject phrase directly here with ego. Therefore, we're going to have I, therefore that's blanked out. I walk. Praeter plus accusative, past the house. Trans plus accusative, across the city. Trans takes the accusative, so it's clearly D. Choice D. All right. And adverb interrogatives. When you want to ask questions. Adverbs describe verbs. Cur, why. Ubi, where or when. Quando, how much. Quando eorum parentes peruent. Cur Romani, why. And then, of course, ubi, where or when. Ubi, where do you live? All right, well, that takes care of all the grammar we need to worry about. Make sure you're highlighted in. You filled out everything. If necessary, the presentation is above, and you can stop the presentation when you want to. We'll have the quiz tomorrow over the pronouns. You should have written those out 3 times. And any questions you have, they should be coming up in class. Until tomorrow, pleasant dreams and good luck on your grammar e-lecture video.